So I just got into the real sim racing, the Assetto Corsa Competizione, and when you just start the game, you cannot go in the high-ranking lobbies, so you have to race first against the AI or low-rated players in order to build safety rating points. And to build it, you have to race as closely as possible to other players and the AI. So in order to race, I stop here, waiting for him to overtake me, because I cannot gain points if I'm not racing, if I'm just first and not doing anything. The AI is mostly better than in many other games, but they are not the brightest as well. Here, for example, it's blue flags, but they are swerving, they don't know if they should move left or right to let me through. They also can be very unpredictable. For example, here, I see that there's a gap in between, so I try to get in between them, but they both jiggle and I have a terribly late reaction and I lose control and couldn't recover after that. I hate pit stops. They are just not working as they should. The AI is ghosting and you cannot do anything about it. You have to be very precise when you're activating the pit limiter, because if you're not, they're going to ghost through you. In many situations you don't even see anything in front of you and you cannot control your car. One of the examples is this right here. I'm overtaking, I'm taking the inside line, but he wants to pit. So he turns into me, but he's ghosting. So how am I supposed to know that he's going to pit? And this here is bullshit, because I had to wait for the blue car to pass before I can be released. And the car in front of me, the orange one you're going to see right now, is unsafely released into me. He's blocking my view, I see shit. Also, keep looking at the mirror. You can see that we both have activated the pit limiter, but it's getting closer to me. He's faster than me, and we both have pit limiters on. I have driven many racing games, and I know what pit exit is, and how you should act, and respect white lines, and don't cross the white line on the left. Respect everyone who is driving past because they're on the track and you are joining the track. But no matter how clean I was, I still get that warning on the right. And again, I did nothing. I waited for the pit exit, I deactivated the pit limiter, I just drove straight, didn't cross the white line or anything. Still, once again, I got a warning. What for? Since this is repeating so many times, one would say that the problem is me and not the system. So if anyone's watching, can you please tell me why, again, I got a warning for not exiting the pit correctly?
Go in double file.
I'm just starting the race. This is the formation lap, but cut to only the last corners. And for whatever reason, again, if anyone can tell me, how is this track limit warning? So after gaining some confidence, I decided to try racing harder and preparing myself for the multiplayer, and I did this wonderful move, squeezing in between two of them. Now thinking that I'm ready for multiplayer, the low-level SA, I jumped into the first one ever, my first race against other players, and just as you would expect from the first race, yeah, it's always the clusterfuck in the first corner. You cannot expect anything else. You cannot escape it. So I guess I will stick to racing AI and build my SA rating until I can race better and clean players.